Good afternoon, morning, day, and night, and welcome everyone to the Loaded Potato Podcast. I am your host for this week, Ivan, of course, in my beautiful glory and all. And of course, I am joined by my other co-hosts, Brandon.
Hello, hello.
Yes. And my other co-host, Axel, the nutsack.
Bueno.
Bueno.
Nachos.
Yes.
Nachos.
So, how have y'all been doing this week?
Well, for me, my voice is a little bit shot from last night because last week I saw a local wrestling event in near town. So that was just fun as it was. So still recovering for that, but other than that, I'm doing completely fine.
Well, good shit.
Nice.
I mean, it's always a good time when you lose your voice. That's when you know that it was good. All hyped and shit. What about you, Axel?
Me personally, I'm actually quite disappointed and sad.
Oh, okay. Why?
Do you know what? Do you want to know why? Because I'm super disappointed that you can't use your bare hands and strangle a deer to death in the Call of the Hunt Wild, or whatever the name is.
The Hunter Call of the Wild?
Yeah, Hunter Call of the Wild. I'm very disappointed that the game does not allow you to strangle a deer with your bare hands to death.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, you can't commit crimes like that.
No knife. I can't go full commando mode on a deer. Nope. It doesn't allow me.
I don't believe there's any knives in the game.
Yeah, it's upsetting.
Yeah.
And, I am quite disappointed.
My FPS game is non-realistic enough.
Yeah, literally unplayable. I cannot play. I will refund it and get all my money back. Fuck that shit. But yeah, so I wanted to throw this out there since we haven't talked about any kind of technology stuff.
Ooh.
Yeah. I thought this was actually really interesting. So everyone knows the Apple products or whatever. They came out with the M1 chips a few years ago, I want to say?
It was either at the very tail end of 2020 or at the very middle of 2020.
Yeah. It was when Apple switched from Intel CPUs to their own in-house chips. But the M1 chips were really good low power chips. Like no one can beat their low powerness or whatever in the amount of performance that you get out of it. But that's all they're used for, is just low power. Any high, expensive CPU like AMD or Intel can beat it easily. But I thought this was actually really interesting. So the Apple M2 Ultra chip is getting really close to beating the best AMD CPU out there for consumers. It is really fucking fast now, and it's still really good with its TDP. I kind of wanted to, I don't know how much y'all know about computer components and hardware stuff, but
I watch Linus Tech Tips. I know what I'm talking about.
All right, good. But the article specifically says AMD because yes, technically Intel on the highest end, they're still the fastest consumer CPU.
Mm-hmm.
But considering that the M2 chips almost surpassing AMD, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, especially because it's Apple of all things.
Yeah, and what sucks about it is that because it's
Apple of all things.
you can't use the chip for anything else other than Apple stuff, which sucks.
Yep, I was gonna say that. Wow, congrats on Apple on making the best chip possible, and then they're just gonna hoard it and never share it.
There's one thing that we all need to talk about. This is the whole submarine thing.
Oh, God.
Don't. Oh, yeah. I think it'd be a disservice if we didn't talk about it.
And it's $20 Logitech gaming controller.
Not even. It was $15 or something. I saw someone post on Reddit. It was a $14. It was on sale.
But you know what the craziest thing was, too? So, for those of you living under a rock, long story short, this 5 billionaires got into a little tin can, called it a submarine, and went to go sightsee the Titanic wreckage, which, bear in mind, you, is at 12,000 feet in the water. that's not even that's a depth that not even whales go to.
Yeah,
that's not
it's
even
really deep.
Like not even like U.S. military grade commercial submarines go to.
Yeah,
because it's too much pressure on the things.
And plus, you don't really need to go down there ever, really.
No, you really don't.
There's no reason to.
So, but they got this makeshift little rig they had set up that had all security checks on it. All check marks failed. Still decided to go anyways.
Let's go.
But the device controlling the ship, like navigation and moving, was we just stated, a Logitech gaming controller. That was worse.
Wireless one, mind you.
Wireless.
That's even worse, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Why wireless?
And it was like 5 billionaires and whatnot.
Well, it was like 4 billionaires and one.
It wasn't 4
5.
It was
4 billionaires and a son. I think it was it.
No, 5 people in total. I think one of them was the billionaire's son.
Yep.
He was 19 by the way. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well, so long story short, they lost signal to the vessel, and they couldn't find any remains except for the game controller that they found on the floor.
Wait, they found the gaming controller?
No, that was Photoshop. That's fake.
Oh, I was about to say
it'd be funny as shit if it was real, but that's fake.
Ain't no way, bro.
I don't care. I'm still considering it real.
Yeah, you can consider it canon, which would be funny as all hell if that's still real. Literally just find the game controller.
It's my canon event.
It's my canon event.
Yeah, so basically, literally an hour into the mission, they lost signal, and that's when they died. Like, straight up, they just immediately died.
But nationwide news coverage saying they had at least 12 hours of oxygen, then 8 hours, then 4 hours, and then, dead. Implosion.
Yeah, no.
Okay,
they immediately died.
Question for y'all. What are y'all's thoughts and feelings about all the memes about all this stuff? Like, people making, jokes like there was no tomorrow.
I don't care. I really do not care.
Because I saw a lot of people were on the fence. They were like, but there were still people. Like, bro, chill out. But there were so many fucking memes. I'm just like, I mean, they kind of did it to themselves.
Yeah,
so
the son didn't really want to go, but he was basically forced to.
Yeah, that was the only real tragedy about it.
He wasn't even forced to. He was like, okay, I want to be a good son. I'll go with my dad.
Yeah, it was for a Father's Day thing.
But wasn't it also too apparently one of the people was a descendant from one of the people who survived or died on the original Titanic or something?
I don't think so. No,
it was something. But though I don't like how much news attention it garnered when. Yeah, within the same week, apparently a refugee boat carrying some immigrants and whatnot. It has over 750 people on the boat overturned in the Mediterranean.
But they're minorities.
That's what I was saying.
Also, I'm fairly certain those were illegal immigrants as well.
Well, okay, I did see that argument online, and one of them was saying refugee boats go down all the time, but you never really see subs in this specific scenario happen all that often.
They do,
but think about this.
I mean, 4 billionaires and a son going down to Titanic.
That's their moronic death.
No, I know. I'm just saying the story behind it. Or whatever. It's I don't know.
Now imagine it just being 4 regular white guys. Regular.
Yeah,
I wouldn't care. Guys, I feel like a redneck would make a better sub than these billionaires. I don't know why.
I believe in redneck engineering.
Yep.
Something about them is magical.
They have that kids next door 2x4 technology.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah,
they just get it. I don't know. I just think I don't like how much attention this thing garnered for nothing.
Oh, it really did. I think all the people making fun of it kind of really made it explode as well.
You know what's funny? People are saying that because this happened during the time when Hunter Biden confessed about all this stuff and there's a Biden shit happening right now as the time the sub thing's happening and everyone's like, dude, this is a psyop to cover that.
Yeah, I was about to say, are they thinking it's a cover up?
I don't think it's a cover up because the news is still covering it. It's just people are talking about the sub. They're like, well, why would you talk about the sub? The sub doesn't mean anything. And honestly, I don't really give 2 shits about the sub. So I'm like, okay. Yeah. People doing dumb things. What's new?
Oh, actually, staying on the topic of the sub, one thing that I didn't realize, and I thought was very surprised. I might be the only one in the world who didn't know this, but James Cameron, the guy who directed Avatar and all that shit, and like a bunch of other stuff. I mean, he also did Titanic, didn't he? The movie? Or no?
I have no idea. I don't think so. So I think it's
I don't know,
Spielberg.
but James Cameron, the guy who made Avatar and Avatar 2, well, I mean, there's gonna be like 5 Avatars, whatever. He apparently he's been to the bottom of the Mariana Trench or whatever. He's like one of the few people. He's like a submarine expert. He's like, I didn't know this. I thought he was just a director. And like this man is like, he's been to the deepest parts of the ocean that no man has ever gone. Like, I think like 4 people have ever been down there, and he's one of them.
Yeah.
Like, what? Did y'all know this?
Man has hobbies.
Y'all knew about this?
I knew that.
You remember?
Yeah, dude, South Park.
Yeah, but I said the opposite. Like, he's got to raise the bar. The bar has been lowered too much.
God damn, I don't remember that.
Just whenever you get the chance, just like let's watch the Fatty Doo Doo episode of South Park.
Okay,
it's a really funny episode. That's how I learned he went that. Yeah,
I did, dude. Fucking James Cameron. That's much more respect for him.
Yeah,
he's still
crazy.
a massive douchebag, but yeah.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's apparently like during that entire like fiasco, he was like a complete douchebag the entire time.
I haven't seen any of the interview stuff, but at least from the
like he was difficult to work with and whatnot.
Wait, what? For
during the submarine thing.
Oh, like him going down into the trench?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, wait, there was a photo about because of course there's been documentaries on the Titanic, and there was one photo. It was like the documentary crew's submarine, because they actually went down to the Titanic, whatever, because, you know, they were filming it for the documentary. Mm-hmm. And it showed like their submarine, and it had like thousands of buttons, lights, and LCD screens everywhere. It looked so high tech and like, you know, safe and shit. They had a
safety detachment and everything.
And then it showed a picture of the inside of the Titan submarine that, you know, imploded. It was just the guy holding the fucking controller. Oh god,
ridiculous.
Dude. Oh, sorry.
Because
the memes are so golden, though.
He didn't care about regulation. He's like, oh, everything's too strict. Well, yeah, it's strict for a fucking reason.
Yeah. You paid $250,000 just to die.
Yeah. I mean, at one point he said, he was like, oh, if you're too afraid of taking risks, then why not? Like, why do you get out of bed then? Like, at some point, you just gotta like take the risk.
Well, he took the risk.
Yeah, he fucked around and found out. But unfortunately, he's not alive to, you know, see this whole thing unfold. And
it's crazy how much more dangerous our own ocean is compared to space.
I mean,
like, yeah, you can just jump in the water, but like the amount of like tech you need to actually go that deep is immense.
Yeah, but I feel like they're kind of still comparable, because I mean, if you have a hull breach in space,
it's 2 frontiers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, well, if you get a hull breach in the ocean, you'll die by things coming in. But if you have a hull breach in space, you die by things coming out with you in it.
You actually explode.
Yeah.
In space.
Yeah, and then I guess
implode.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the difference between like the pressures. There's no pressure in space, and there's a shit ton of pressure. Yeah, in the ocean.
Literally every pressure you can imagine.
Yeah.
all the pressure.
All the pressure, including high school. All the societal pressures.
The one good thing that you could say is that at least they had a painless death while down there.
Yeah, I saw
at that depth, you just die instantly.
Yeah, like they said something about like it'll take like 0.1 of like a millisecond or whatever for the forces to like kill you or whatever. And like it takes about like 1 millisecond or something for you to register pain. So they literally died before their brain could even comprehend what's happening.
They probably heard like a creak and then they just died.
Yeah.
And then they saw themselves.
Yeah. And then the game controller floated gently to the bottom seafloor.
Yeah. And positioned it perfectly for the camera to be like, to see it and take a picture of it.
Mm. It didn't turn into fucking like an origami.
Yeah.
Along with all the metal.
God, it's such a stupid, completely avoidable situation. But we got some pretty saucy memes, so I guess it's all right in the end.
Okay, Okay, so sorry. Going back on the memes again.
Look at the chat real quick.
Going back on the memes real quick. There was a lot of fucking SpongeBob memes.
SpongeBob. There was a lot of Subnautica memes.
There was a lot of SpongeBob memes.
There was a lot of SpongeBob ones. I didn't see any Subnautica ones.
What? I only saw Subnautica. What kind of SpongeBob? Oh, like SpongeBob finding out like the debris or something like that, or what?
Yeah, like the sky had a baby, and then Squirrel was like, "Is that what do they call them now?" It's like,
I need to go see these
it's
memes.
some weird shit.
I literally only saw Subnautica memes.
There was one. It was the SpongeBob Island. He's the superhero. It's like that's like, want to see me kill some more people? Want to see me do it again?
Oh yeah, the fucking +5 Titanic meme. I saw one recently that like the Grim Reaper must be really annoyed having to go back there again.
It was like hundreds of years later, the fucking Titanic is still taking souls.
Yeah, like it's wild.
Legends never die.
Yeah. God damn.
Oh no.
All right, enough talking about the stupid thing that happened.
Oh god, yeah. Let's
talk about some good things that happened. That Smosh just got bought back by Ian and Anthony.
Oh yeah, I heard about that a little bit. You wanna go into details?
Smosh before.
So originally, when first Smosh, the YouTube channel first got created, it was created by two friends named Ian and Anthony. And after a while, their channel got bigger. So as one YouTuber would do, any YouTuber would do, they would start getting more cast and crew, and then like get like companies to help out and everything. Until eventually they sold their channel to a certain, I forget what company it was called, but Anthony was unhappy with them because the limited creativity that they were allowed to input. That's why one of the basically why he left, among other things. But like after like several years later after he left, the company went out of business somehow. Or like went filed for bankruptcy.
Let's go.
And Ian and Anthony were able to buy back their channel, so now they're making videos again together.
I thought it was like that company went out of business and then Rooster Teeth bought it.
I don't.
And then from Rooster Teeth they bought the company back.
I saw on Instagram. It was Good Mythical Morning guys.
Oh yeah,
I thought they bought it, didn't they? Or I don't know. I'm so confused on who had the ownership because I just saw a post. Hold on, let me look it up. I just saw a post on Good Mythical Morning saying something about that they're giving the channel back to fucking Ian and Anthony or whatever. I'm just like, wait, so they owned the fucking Smosh at one point? Like what? Like hold on, Good Mythical.
All right, yeah, right here. So I found it. All right, so until June 2023, it was announced that Padilla returned. All right, so no. On November 6, 2018, Defy Media abruptly announced that they were shutting down and laying off its employees.
Mm-hmm. So it's right there. There's a picture of them.
Ian said it was not going. They were not going away. So Good Mythical Morning, bought the rights to it.
Mm-hmm. I think Good Mythical Morning sold it to Anthony. And
I was just kind of showing. I mean, it's gonna be blurry since I have manual focus, but that's a picture on their Instagram. The two sides are Good Mythical Morning. On the inside, that's Ian and. Or no, sorry. The left side is Ian and Anthony. The right side is
Rhett and Link.
Yeah, Rhett and Link. But yeah, I literally just saw this like an hour ago. I'm like, wait, hold up. When did they have Smosh?
And then now they're saying that they're gonna go make old Smosh videos again.
Nice, but here's the thing: are people going to want to watch it?
I watched a couple of their recent stuff that they posted out. It's actually pretty. It's nostalgic, but like it's gonna take some getting used to watch. Yeah,
because
it's not gonna be the same.
It's old.
Yeah,
it's really old.
That's kind of how like YouTubers they go out of style because they stick to the same formula. If they go back, I mean, yeah, it'd be like nice to be like, hey, old Smosh, but like realistically, people are gonna be like, old Smosh.
I would actually prefer having because remember they had the Smosh gaming channel, with like Jovenshire, Sohinki, and Lasercorn and all of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I would want them to come back. And
apparently the gaming channel is going to stay the same. Yeah.
Okay.
No, they're not going to change it.
They're not a part of they're not a part of Smosh anymore.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know anything about Smosh. I never watched them. All I knew of their existence, but I never watched them.
I did as a kid. I love their skits.
I loved all their stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched Ryan Higa. I watched that guy.
Oh yeah, but he stopped a good bit ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's gonna be interesting to see because even like you can tell like when they sold the rights to the Defy Media that like their video quality was just like not there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't understand how companies can do that. Like, how do they like buy something like that and then expect like do a lot of changes and expect like people to be okay with it? And
they're old, out of touch people with money, and they're like, this will make us more money, and then it doesn't make them more money, and they're like, they're like that surprise black kid meme. There's like,
oh yeah,
they're like, they're not making money. It's not making money. Why no make money? It was making money before. Why no make money?
Then they go bankrupt.
Then they go bankrupt, and they're like, okay, now we go take this other IP that we bought, and we're gonna make money on that, and then they go ruin that.
Audible gasp.
It's like, ugh.
But it's we're only like a couple days in at this point, so it's gonna be interesting to see where this takes and whatnot.
Well, all I hope is success for them, and hope that everyone enjoys their new content.
That actually makes me wonder. I mean, I haven't seen the content of the or people posting about the whole acquisition thing. But Anthony, he started his own YouTube channel. Is he gonna like still do his thing?
Yeah, like so after he bought the rights, after he and his Ian brought the rights back. So one of the things that he did after leaving Smosh, he does his day in the life with so and so.
Yeah,
where he sits them down and like interviews them. Like he's interviewed like tons of people. Like for example, like Corpse Husband and
I mean, he's done Dream, Daily Dose of Internet. He's done everyone.
Yeah, he's done a lot of people. So
yeah,
he's done cartoon characters like me as well.
I was gonna say, like, is he gonna stop? Because his YouTube channel's pretty successful right now. Which is good for him, but I don't know. Just wondering.
Well, I mean, it's kind of easy to continue, especially when you have all that help. You don't have to do that much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I suppose.
I think either way, like he'll still be, because like he didn't say he'll stop doing his thing. He's just he's gonna come back to Smosh and do that. So he can multitask, and like there'll be days where he won't be on set for Smosh, and there'll be days he will.
Yeah.
Because they have like a good amount of cast and crew there, so it's it'd be interesting to see.
Yeah. Nice.
All right, well, back to laughing at big companies. What is up with that Twitter shit? Fuck Activision Blizzard. First of all,
Activision Blizzard.
Shit company. Don't buy that $15 Overwatch pack. You can literally spend that $15 on literally anything else and have a better time. Like what was it? The Hunt Call of the Wild.
Get the Hunter Call of the Wild. It's not that hard of a name.
I am bad at names, so
I'm trying to convince them to play Phasmophobia.
I mean, that's also $15, ain't it?
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, I'm not good with horror games.
Look at that $15 that gives you a game with many hours of enjoyment rather than the fucking 1 hour and 30 minutes that you get from Overwatch. Not even.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Don't play that game. Garbage.
But yeah, speaking of bad companies, fucking Twitter. You know, the one that got acquired by Tesla guy.
Funny meme man.
Who's fighting Mark Zuckerberg?
Who's fighting the lizard god?
The lizard man.
No, but apparently, so another funny news about Twitter, another tech piece, because I'm a tech guy, I like this shit, and I find this funny. So the way these companies work, they host their softwares on other companies' servers and stuff like that, so they can upkeep it and stuff. They pay them, whatever. It's just how developers work. Don't worry about that. Just know that Twitter was hosting their code on the Google Cloud Google Cloud platform. And apparently they've been not paying their bills. They haven't been paying Google for hosting their stuff, which is fucking hilarious. Apparently Twitter is moving to be on-site hosting, which is, good, because I hate cloud hosting stuff. I don't know why any company does it. It's so stupid. But yeah, apparently they're like
it takes a burden off them.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, it does. They don't have to upkeep the servers and all that stuff. Yeah. But it costs so much. Like I don't know. I like self-hosting my own stuff. But yeah, apparently they owe Google a lot of money. They haven't been paying their bills. So I'm actually surprised that like parts of Twitter hasn't like gone down or whatever.
You know what? Yeah. That actually brings up a topic that I didn't put down. But have you guys heard about the moral debate about streaming on Kick and Twitter? Not Twitter. Twitch.
What do you mean the moral?
There's a debate.
Yeah, there's a debate because like a lot of people on Twitter are like refusing to go on Kick because of its bad name. Like do you guys know about the bad names on Kick? Like the one in Japan where a guy was streaming on Kick and he went to Japan and he just harassed a bunch of Japanese people and then he got his ass kicked.
I think I heard something about that.
Yeah. And this whole stigma around Kick of like, oh, the streamers are bad there and like, you know, don't go there. That's a naughty place. Wag my finger. You know, don't go there. Naughty. And then there's people like arguing. It's like, well, you can be the good change to the platform if you go there. You know, and not be the dumb people, right?
Yeah.
There's not going to be good people starting out on anything. You have to be that change, right?
I suppose, yeah.
And then there's like another argument on like where the money comes from. Like how do you get paid on Kick?
What?
And whatnot. Because the Kick is backed by Stake, which is a gambling company, right?
Yeah.
And then
it's by crypto too.
Yeah, and crypto. And they're like, oh, the money's bad. It's coming from gambling money. They're gonna make you like force you to you know, gamble on their site. But like first of all, Kick doesn't even advertise that they're connected to Stake.
Wait, but
yes,
and also what? They think Amazon's a good company.
That's what. No, hold on. Let me continue real quick. We can get that in a minute.
Okay.
Hold on. Like, so for the first argument on Kick is like one, bad gambling money, right? And two, the site will force you to you know, go to their illegal gambling site and, you know, spend your money and get you addicted to gambling. Well, one, Kick does not actively promote that they're connected to Stake, and yes, their number one thing right now is gambling because that's the only people on the site. If you become that change and go to the site and start streaming other things, guess what? That's not going to be the number one thing anymore. Who knew?
Yeah.
As it states, because there's only gamblers on the site, you can change that. And like you said, Ivan, their money, it's bad gambling money. Do you know where Amazon comes from? Literal labor and death.
Yeah, like
actual death.
Fucking has no one like, you have to like literally not be on the internet since the beginning of time to not like see an article about how piss poor fucking Amazon is to their employees.
And the thing is that the Twitch and Amazon are blatantly like advertised to each other. It's like, hey, go to Amazon, get your Twitch Prime so you can support your creators.
Yeah,
use our service and everything, and like Kick doesn't do that right now. And it's like, and I was thinking like, okay, if you guys were offered to stream on Kick, would you take it?
I mean, yeah. I mean, if the viewership is there, then why not?
And the money's right too.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know about
you guys feel dirty taking dirty gambling money?
Yeah.
Do you care about that? No. Most people would say no, right?
I mean, it's no different than what even YouTube or Amazon does. I mean, gambling's
money,
bad,
slave labor money, or gambling money. Like, pick your poison.
Yeah, exactly.
No streaming service is safe from criticism, so this is just gonna blow over.
Well, yeah, I was about to say my own concern about the whole Kick thing is that it's longevity, whatever. Like, wasn't there? What was that other competitor to
Mixer.
Twitch? Was it Mixer? Like, the biggest streamers went over to there and it still died.
Yeah, Ninja went to there and it died.
Yeah, so like, I don't know. I mean, I would go over there just to make that short-term money, maybe, and then go back to Twitch or whatever when it's over.
The reason why I only say that like these are actual competitors now is because of the stupid moves that Twitch has been making about like removing all the money and making sure like you can't do anything on that platform and whatnot. Yeah. And then people are like, why the fuck would I stay here when I can just go to like YouTube or, you know, Kick now?
That's why it's always healthy to have competitors.
Yeah, and then Twitch is like sitting over here, oh, we're the only streaming platform, you know? It's like, no, they need to be humbled.
Yeah.
And whatnot. It's like, fucking... I just wanted to bring that in. Oh, yeah. And another thing, sorry, to tie this in with the Twitter thing, Twitch and Kick use the Amazon service to stream. Both of them do.
You mean AWS, Amazon Web Services?
Yeah, I think they use both of them.
Yeah.
And it's like, people are like, oh, they'll just whatchamacallit, they'll stop giving them service to their competitor. Then they're like, why would you do that? Because like, isn't that a monopoly thing at that point where you stop your competitors from using your own service?
I don't know legality if there's any problem with that.
I think there is.
No, because there's plenty of other like cloud hosting platforms, like Google Cloud platform. There's also Microsoft Azure. They can just switch over there. I don't know. They don't have to stay with AWS.
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably cheaper anywhere else. I don't know. I don't like AWS. Or self-host your shit.
Yeah. People being stupid. I hate people. It's just like, bro. Like, I still can't believe these Twitter people are real. Like, they can't be real. I still think they're bots, dude. Every day, every waking moment, I see a new YouTube video about people talking about Twitter saying stupid shit. I can't believe they're real. I still think they're bots.
The first thing I see on fucking Kick, IRL Hooter Spicy Wing Hot Wing Challenge.
Let's go. That's what I want to see.
Yeah.
Bro, I think
that's funny.
Like, fucking, like, I don't know what was going on, but like I was looking at like my recommended channels. So like right now I have like Twitch going on, the other thing, like getting some Twitch drops going.
Yeah, same.
Recommended channels like LEC, a couple Overwatch things, like Getting Over It and whatnot. And then I saw like everyone gets this. Ivan, I think you got this or something, where it was like Hot Tub Stream or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Hot Tub Stream, but there's also VR chat one. I'm like, oh
yeah.
Shit. I'm like, I'm gonna go see what this is about because I see the videos and these are funny. This was a 18+ subathon of a third person VR person like pretending she's getting backshotted.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, what?
She was doing like, it's kind of like ASMR, but it's like, just like that, all that.
That's weird.
It was. I clicked off and I'm like, yeah, no, thank you. I'm good.
This is on Twitch, by the way, right? This is on Twitch?
Yes.
Like, this is on Twitch. A pure safe space. You know, fucking nothing's wrong here on Twitch. Why would you go to Kick, even though they're, like, just as fucking wrong and stupid, and I hate it.
They're both shit.
It's ridiculous.
Bet, I'm gonna start my own Twitch.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Easy.
Let's go.
Get XQC. Give them $100 million and $1.
The best I could do is $2.
There you go. He'll take it. We'll do it.
No, this is just ridiculous. I can't stand people or just stand these companies.
Yeah. Oh, but do you know what? One company I do like.
Your mom.
Valve.
What would that? You mean the shitty company that can't count to 3?
I mean, okay, just because they're illiterate doesn't mean they're bad.
You mean I don't think literacy involves counting to 3. I think isn't that a math problem?
Well, yeah, but isn't there a word for that? I thought it's in literacy, counting. I don't know. That's just can't math. Yeah, I mean they can't math.
Dyslexic.
Whatever. But Valve, they've done nothing but amazing stuff. This is honestly one of the best companies ever. I mean, I'm always a person to like never shill for a company, but Valve is probably one of the only ones that I don't mind shilling for. They're literally
called Dyscalculia.
They're fucking a gift from the gods. Fucking amazing. For those who don't know, Valve, they're the creators of Steam. Basically a monopoly in the launcher space of PC gaming. If you game on PC, you have Steam. If you don't, you're not a PC gamer, essentially.
Yep.
But I wanted to kind of take a look at the Steam hardware if y'all want. Just for a second.
Yeah, sure.
Brandon and I were looking at this last week.
This was hilarious.
Yes, there's a good bit of stuff in here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And essentially what the Steam hardware software survey is that Steam, they do, I think it's a monthly survey that they do. And all the Steam users, it's opt-in. You don't have to do that, so you don't have to give up your system information. But like I said, really good company, so I don't mind doing it. And essentially, they give you all the details of all of the people who opted in, and kind of gives you the whole, gist of what kind of gamers are out there for PUC. And, you can see, like, the most popular stuff. Like, right here, just right off the top, as of May 2023, the most popular OS is Windows 10, 64-bit, of course, with about 60% of the Steam players use it. It shows 1.17% of Windows or of Steam users are on Windows 7.
How is that even possible?
I don't know. Oh, that's funny.
I feel like they're like trolls that install Windows 7, then do the report.
Yeah. You know what's one thing that kind of pisses me off in terms of the OS? It shows Linux users as 1.47, basically almost 1.5. Percent of all Steam users are on Linux. I am part of that 1%.
How the hell are you gonna let Windows 7 beat you?
We're above Windows 7.
I thought you said 1.7 was Windows 7.
1.17, and then Linux is 1.47. So we're slightly above Windows 7.
I feel like with anyone who is on Linux wouldn't be doing the survey because of their privacy. Because at first they're on Linux to begin with, so I feel like that number is higher than it probably normally is.
No, I feel like most people who do this, or I wouldn't say most, all the guys who are on Linux, they probably do the survey mostly because of, and this is why I shill for Valve so much, is that they've shown time and time again that they actually do care about Linux. Hell, segue into the Steam Deck. The Steam Deck is made in Arch Linux with their own KDE Plasma desktop environment and stuff like that. They've literally made a PC console that has Linux. They've made Proton, which is the emulation. Well, it's not an emulator because it uses Wine, but it enables Linux gamers to play basically almost any PC or Windows game except for multiplayer that has bad anti-cheat. But other than that, you're good. They're just so good. They care about Linux, people. I fucking love them.
That's nice to know.
Yeah. No, but I find it bullshit. Look at that. Linux, 1.47% versus Mac OS, which, by the way, you can basically not play any games on Mac, but yet they are 2.39% of Steam users. Like, how?
Who knows?
How?
They're downloading Adobe Photoshop through Steam.
Is Photoshop even on Steam?
I don't think so. No, I was just making shit up.
Okay.
That was part of I made the fuck up Q&A.
I still find it interesting that the NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1650 is the most popular video card.
Yeah, the 1650 is the most popular. Like, I don't know. Like, what did y'all think would be the most popular? I was thinking more like the 2060 or something like that. Yeah. Or the 3050 maybe.
Or anything in the 30 range at least. Like, but if we open this up, the 3060 is like at number 3. So
yeah.
So
wow. My guess was the 69420 one.
69420. Dang, dude. Yep. The 1060 is the second highest or second most used GPU. That's fucking crazy. The 1060? That is an old card, dude. That's back in like what, 2017?
Dude, even the new 4000 series is or below 0.50. Like the 4070 Ti is at 0.45 and the 4090 is at 0.43.
All right, let's all see what percentage we're on. So I use a 3070 I am. Where's 3070? It is. Oh, I'm using 2.95%. I am
on 2.69% because I use an RTX 3050.
Okay, we're in the top 10, I think. Isn't that 1, 2, 3,
Donnie uses 1080.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Yeah, you're number 9. I'm number 8. The 1660 Super is number 10. So we're in the top 10. Woo!
Let's go.
Virtual high five. Let's go.
Well, I don't have hands, so yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Punch him in the nuts.
Kick him in the nuts.
And then Axel, you're actually on a decently old GPU.
Yeah, 1080.
But
0.94.
It's still very capable. What was it?
0.94.
Oh, it's a 1080. Yeah, where do you see the 1080?
Right, scroll down below the 2070, right above the 3050
Actually, I
laptop
forgot.
game.
You can just do Control F. Oh, there we go. Nice.
Mine's
nice.
Control R, Lamau.
Control R. Nah, Control F.
Where's your Control R?
Yo,
I don't know.
I mean, aren't you on Brave?
Yeah, Control R's refresh.
Or is it Alt R? Sorry.
I mean, I'm on Linux. I guess that's a Windows thing. I don't know.
Alt R is NVIDIA shit. Ugh.
Yeah.
That.
Okay.
EU.
Dang. It's actually kind of surprising how many people have a 3070. I thought I'd be in somewhat of a minority.
I like how like an Intel HD graphics 530 is still on there at the point 15.
Yeah. What's wrong with that? Don't worry about it.
No, I'm not worried about it.
Don't worry about it.
What is that? Sorry, I just passed. RTX 4070 is at 0.20. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Them 4000 series ain't gonna go anywhere anytime soon.
Yeah, I wonder, does it tell us how many people? Because, like, I mean, yeah, they're like, oh, like fucking 5.85%, which is the most popular GPU, the 1650. But out of what? Like, how many gamers is that?
Probably
like,
be hard
out
to
of
tell.
1,000? Out of 15,000? 100,000? I don't know.
It's probably a really big number. They just didn't want to worry about having the extra numbers on screen.
I don't know. Another funny thing is the amount of physical CPUs.
Yeah.
For the longest time, everyone, of course, they used Intel, and there was only 4 cores, 8 threads. Now the most popular is 6 cores. Usually, I mean, typically double the amount of threads, so 6 cores, 12 threads. Which, Axel, you have that, yeah? Is yours a 6 core?
Yeah.
I think so.
69 core, yep.
69 core. How many cores is mine? I think I have 8 cores. Hold on. So I have 16 hyperthreads, so yeah, 8 cores, 16 threads. But that's AMD. AMD, you're always going to have stupid amount of cores and threads.
Stupid.
What about you, Brandon?
I don't know.
You know what CPU you got?
Which one's the CPU again? Hold on, I have board PCPartPicker.com.
Or you can, type in fucking Task Manager. It'll tell you what CPU you have. Assuming you're on Windows, which I'm pretty sure you are, yeah?
All right, Task Manager. Where do I go from here?
Processes or whatever.
I am on processes.
No, like or processor.
Performance?
No. I don't know. I haven't been on Windows in so long.
All right, so I'm at 8 cores.
Okay. So what, AMD? I think you have an AMD. Okay.
I do have an AMD.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know any Intel CPUs that have 8 cores. I mean, my server CPUs, they have 10 cores and 20 threads, just saying.
I have a AMD Ryzen 7 3700.
Ooh, that's not bad. Not bad at all.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Looking through all this stuff, it is kind of cool seeing, the average. Or sorry, not the average. This would be the median of the gamers on Steam.
Yeah.
Like, who has the most? I mean, of course, it shows 64% of all Steam users just use 1080p, which makes sense. Because, I mean, technically, why would you go over? I mean, games are already getting harder and harder to run since they're more unoptimized. But,
yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, well.
But moving on from that, Brandon, I wanted to ask you this. You saw the Flash movie?
Not yet.
I thought you said you did.
No, I was going to, but things came up.
Ah, rip. Okay. So then, this next segment.
Oh no, I know all about this. Okay, so it's fine. Okay.
So for those who don't know, the Flash movie, it'd be out. But in terms of these performances, it is flopping pretty hard. I think it's gonna be less than Black Adam.
Damn.
And all that stuff. And that one flopped pretty hard.
Yeah.
But I don't know, what's your thoughts? I know you're a huge Flash fan. Do you think you're still gonna want to see it?
Yeah, just because everyone's opinions are different, so.
Okay.
But the one thing that does suck about it is if that movie wouldn't have flopped, did amazing in the box office, we would have gotten a live action Batman Beyond movie or series, whatever.
Wait, what?
So you guys aren't familiar with Batman Beyond?
No, I know. Wait, what do you mean we would have gotten one? Did someone say if it did good, they would do something like that?
Yeah, like Kevin Smith said, like after I think after like the first week it came out, or like after the second week it came out, he like was on a panel talking about saying like if this movie wouldn't have flopped, you guys would have gotten a live action Batman Beyond.
Sure, bud.
And Michael Keaton would have played old man Bruce Wayne in the the thing.
Honestly, I think at this point that would probably do better than the Flash movie.
Well, we ain't gonna see it, so
unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah, but like let's be real, they've remade like so many like different superheroes in the live action. It'd be better for them and more like they can actually use their brain juices for once and actually do something that's like hasn't been done.
Yeah.
And do live action Batman Beyond, because anyone from like the last like 15 years would have grew up watching Batman Beyond on like Cartoon Network or whatever show it was on, wherever channel it was on. It was the predecessor to the Batman animated series, which also did extremely well too. So I don't understand why they would even set a goal like that. If they would have said that previously, everyone would have saw it no matter what, regardless if it was a shitty movie or not. Because I feel like that's how passionate people are about the DC.
Yeah.
But it baffles me.
So I saw somewhere that it said that this is the 6th DC movie in a row to kind of flop.
I think the last one that didn't flop was like Wonder Woman.
The first Wonder Woman apparently didn't flop. The second one did.
Yeah. Like there was a chart on IGN where it showed you like all the scores.
That's kind of crazy. All the DC movies like all up in a row have just been failing one after the other.
Yeah, I just can't understand like
I heard that Shazam also did bad, which was weird because I thought people said that the first Shazam was really good.
They're pretty good.
Yeah, I still haven't seen it, but I heard it was good.
Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know. This is kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Oof. They're saying maybe 100 million is the most it's gonna get, but it'll probably be lower. This has been doing pretty bad.
L.
Yeah, this is
L for big company.
But to be fair, I mean, I feel like we kind of all saw it coming.
I did.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, with the whole Ezra, I don't know how much of Ezra Miller really took a toll on the whole bombing of this, but I feel like
I feel like it did a lot.
Yeah, at least something, you know. I don't know. I'm not gonna watch it, so that's one less thing. Probably when it digitally. Okay. I just stopped what I'm saying now. When it's digitally released, maybe then I'll get it. I'll watch it, but
Yes, legally.
legally. Legally,
we must emphasize it. Legally, legally,
I'll acquire. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. But maybe then.
Isn't there like a law as like guilt by whatever?
Guilt by association or whatever.
Is it association? Guilty? Is that the word?
I think it is.
Like something like, oh, like you implied, like, oh, yeah, sure, in quotation, you're saying them in quotations, but like, I think there's like a law for that.
Okay. It's gonna off then that entire segment, you're just gonna hear beep.
So within like the last 10 years, the Wonder Woman movie did the best out of all the recent DC movies with a 93% on Rotten Tomato.
I wouldn't really trust Rotten Tomato. They're not the
but comparatively to the like everything else,
yeah,
like, it's a better rating system because like yeah, okay, yeah.
I trust the user scores more than Rotten Tomato, or what is it called, user critic score or whatever,
audience rating,
yeah. I trust that more than the actual Rotten Tomatoes, because there's been some like 40 or 50% Rotten Tomato stuff, but end up being actually a really good movie, in my opinion.
Go watch the movie for yourself and make your own opinion. Goddamn, how hard is that?
I mean, yeah, true. But I mean, having other people rate it will help you determine if it is truly, because I mean, then you'll just be wasting your time.
Even then, it's still up to you to form your own opinion.
Well, yeah, but people don't like their time wasted, so they want to see if it's even worth going.
Too fucking bad. That's not how life works. Go fuck yourself.
I mean, that's what audience ratings are for.
Yeah, but if I say this movie's dog shit and then you go watch it and you like it, are you going to trust my opinion again?
It depends on how credible you are. Previously, I mean, people make mistakes. How credible
are they? Or see?
That is true. I don't know. It's better than nothing.
Well, it's whatever, though.
Yeah. All right, and then with that, I think that's going to be it for this episode. So, thank you all for watching or listening, depending on how you consume our I was about to say product, our podcast. But of course, all the links and information all in the bio, so check it out. Give it all the love for all of our other socials. And do y'all have anything else to say before we go?
Fuck around and find out.
Fuck around.
Don't play Overwatch. Spend $15 on anything else, please.
Yeah,
please.
That's probably the biggest PSA. But yeah. Okay. And with that, we will see y'all in the next episode. See you later.
See you later.